Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. And on today's video we're going to discuss the Bitcoin price action, because right now Bitcoin is consolidating in this very significant pattern and it is closing in further and further on towards the apex, and we will be seeing a very big volatility shock here on the Bitcoin price action anytime soon. So if this sounds interesting for you, don't forget to right away smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell notification, and of course let's jump right away in towards the content. So like you can see here, Bitcoin has been once again coming down ever so slightly. It has went for this liquidity grab that we were aiming for. So yeah, Bitcoin moved down very quickly. It created a very big wick on the lower side. So you see this liquidity is going to get filled. Then you can see afterwards we did still fill the liquidity up here. And because of this, of course, altcoins are suffering ever so slightly a little bit harder here. But right now, I do think we're coming to a close point where Bitcoin could be starting to get a reversal once again, getting created from. The reason why here, first of all, is because the Bitcoin momentum here. As you can see right now on the chart here, if you're going to look at the RSI, you can clearly see Bitcoin has been starting to set higher lows on the RSI, while the price action still has been forming very significant lower lows in the market. And that is, of course, already a very clear signal. Okay, we could be in for a market trend reversal as well. If we're going to look at the MACD, you can clearly see over here, MACD has been forming a higher low on the histogram, it has been forming a higher low on the moving averages, while the price action still has been decreasing massively. So what we're basically seeing, and what I basically want to be explaining to you guys out there, is that right now Bitcoin has been forming, of course, a huge momentum loss on the seller. So price action keeps going down here, but the momentum indicators are flipping bullish again here. So the momentum could be shifting back towards the upside. So what I do really personally expect here is that either Bitcoin is going to go for one last leg down here, or Bitcoin is going to create a fake out and then shoot up here, or Bitcoin is already going to start moving up. But yeah, what we can say here right now to you guys out there is that a momentum divergence is going to be extremely close here. Right now, looking towards the market, you can clearly see downward sloping resistance line is getting formed here, like you can see over here. So we are forming a very significant resistance line along the way down here. And so far, it looks to be that we're squeezing the price action basically in towards an apex, and this could be having, well, a very significant breakout result, of course. So you can see as well, upward sloping support line getting formed here, and this upward sloping support line is going to meet this resistance line, what will be resulting in, of course, this breakout on Bitcoin anytime soon here. Of course, depending on where we're going to break out, we're going to be aiming for an approximately 2.7% move here, either towards the upside or downside from of this point here. Of course, if we're going to see a breakdown from of this point, we could be well once again aiming for 62k Bitcoin, and that could be once again, in the end of the day, result in a very strong buying opportunity to accumulate some new Bitcoin long positions. Of course, if we're going to break out here, I should definitely be very cautious, because as soon as we're going to break out, I will be as well look at a different trend line, and a different trend line as well is going to be this downward sloping parallel channel here, because Bitcoin is basically right now what I'm currently experiencing, moving down in the parallel channel, and this parallel channel is definitely a thing to watch here, because yeah, currently, yeah, we can clearly see lower high getting formed, lower high getting formed, lower lows getting formed. And while we are forming these, we're seeing, of course, momentum diverge getting formed here. But for me to really say, okay, the momentum is right now shifted, Bitcoin is going to see a further continuation towards higher targets, I do want to be seeing the trend line getting broken. As soon as we do see this downward sloping trend line getting broken here, I personally do expect that we're going to see a further continuation towards higher targets here. I do see a further continuation towards higher targets as soon as we're going to break above this downward sloping resistance line, what you can clearly see provided very significant resistance along the way down here. And right now, of course, as soon as we're going to trade above it, we're going to have a retest. It's going to be providing us very strong support. So yeah, looking forward towards how this is going to be providing us. And of course, I definitely think this is going to be a very strong trading opportunity as soon as we are going to be breaking down this parallel channel. So yeah, once again, going to say this to you guys out there, don't forget to follow me here on Twitter, because if you're going to follow me on Twitter, you will be definitely staying up to date about all these market developments. You can find my Twitter in the link in the description, or you can just search up Rover CRC or just Crypto Rover. So yeah, definitely worth to check it out there. If I'm zooming out towards the 4-hour candles, what do I quickly see here in the market? I do see, of course, market is forming currently higher lows here, what you can clearly see here. So the market is definitely still in an uptrend, while it has been forming a minor downtrend on the imminent short term. The bigger time frames are still moving up, and that is, of course, a very healthy thing to see currently right now here. If we're going to look at the CME gap, we are right now forming a CME gap on the 64.2k. What is as well relatively bullish, since we're right now trading below the CME gap, because the CME gap, sorry, the CME close over here on this candle over here. The CME close here, close was here. So that's the reason why we do personally expect the further continuation up if we are going to be trading below the CME gap for the remaining of the weekend. So guys, this was it for today's update video here on the channel. Hopefully you do enjoy this update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course share it with your friends if you do think this content is valuable. As well, if you do want to be signing up here with BYBIT in the link description to be able to trade the market, don't forget to do so, because you will be getting right now $4,100 deposit bonus, a pretty crazy one that we are currently offering. So don't forget to check it out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.